Hey everybody, welcome to Randy's Road Life. Thanks for stopping by and watching this episode. I would like to begin by asking you to like and subscribe. There's a little bell on the right side of your screen. It's a little bell. Go ahead and hit that to subscribe and get these notifications. So you saw the title. I would like to say that my beautiful wife is no longer in the truck with me. Gotta attend to the kids and also her employment. So it was nice while she was in here. We had a great time, and she once again was able to see several more states and all that good stuff, and collect some more keychains. It's kind of her thing, I guess. And we took some great pictures and things like that, but that's not what this video is about. So let's get into this. Like I said, thanks for stopping by and watching this video. It's very important that we know what we're getting ourselves into. So now my brother decided that he wanted to go work for Covenant Transportation, right? Now I know a lot of you are saying, well, why would he do that? Why would he go to a mega carrier? Well, there's some circumstances involved in that, and their intentions were great and all this other stuff, but due to just the fact that how mega carriers are and the lack of integrity that you're dealing with. Let me turn this light on so you can see a little better. Well, that tends to be the issue. So obviously now the way orientation works, you do a lot of information online over the phone, and they did that. All their information, verified their employment, the usual stuff. So then him and his friend are going to be a team, duo in the truck. So they ordered them a rental car. They went down to Chattanooga, and Covenant owns their own driver or prospective driver hotel, whatever you want to call it. PTO does the same thing. PTO is actually pretty decent. It's really nice, actually. Covenant was a nightmare. My brother got bed bugs, had to go to the hospital to get treated. He said the beds were caved in. The mattresses were very old. He said the bathroom was really dirty. They didn't want to take a shower or anything in there because of how dirty the bathroom was. He said the fixtures, you could shake the fixtures back and forth. He said all the fixtures were very loose. He said the rooms were extremely dirty and unkept. So then there was that issue. Covenant did send him to the hospital to get treated. They did do that. I mean, it was their responsibility after all, right? So then they put him in the Days Inn. So they went through orientation, and then when you get there, you also give them your ID and also the stuff. So that's twice that they had their information, twice. So a third time, a woman comes to them and says, hey, we need your driver's license and social security card and 2 more forms of employment verification. He's like, well, I already did all this. Where'd the first 2 sets go? Well, this is an issue. You're dealing with 100 people a week come to orientation in these mega carriers. They mostly hold 2 orientations a week because there's so many people that come to these companies. There's a revolving door in these trucks. People get tired of it. They get tired of being treated like crap. They get tired of being treated. Their pay is crappy. And then they leave. So then they have to put their body in the truck. They have to keep bodies in the trucks. So it's the same thing. U.S. Express does, CRST, all these mega carriers. That's what they do. So, and they have to do it that way in order to keep their revenue stream coming in. So they went through that. Then after the orientation process was complete, they didn't even have a truck. There was no trucks. There was 36 people without a truck. So, excuse me, I just woke up not so long ago. So there's 36 people without a truck. A week and a half later, they call my brother. It's like, hey, we got a truck for you. No, that's a week and a half later. People have bills to pay and stuff like that. And, you know, and you're telling people that they're going to be driving in 3 days. They're going to be driving in 4 days. Orientation, boom, on the road making money. That's what they're saying, right? That's what they're saying. So, but we all know these mid-carrier recruiters, man, they just, you know, blow smoke up your arse and hope you believe it. And the sad part about it is, you know, some drivers, they're hard up. They need the job. They need the money. They need it now, you know, and, you know, they're going to go out on a limb and go ahead and believe that. But it's seldom ever true when it comes to these mega carriers. My brother is going to comment on this video, I believe. He knows I'm doing it. I wanted to do this for guys that are in his position, you know, and don't be duped, you know, by these companies. Don't be duped by them. I understand if you need the job. That's, hey, look, you know, I drove for US Express. It was a nightmare. The freight was bad, and, you know, there's the right hand never knows what the left hand is doing. You know, there's so much confusion, and everything is so convoluted there, you know. And they sent me at 2,000 miles to look for a truck that didn't exist. So, and then they charged me for all the travel expenses as a result. So that's what I went through. You can see my video, an old video I did some time ago about US Express. Just scroll all the way down. It's one of the first ones I did, and you'll see it. It's combined with Tradewinds Logistics out of Indianapolis, which is probably the worst company I've ever drove for. It's a very, very, very bad company to drive for. So it's the same old story, man. So Covenant Transportation, be very wary about going there. I guess my brother said that after he had the bed bugs, they swapped out all the mattresses. You know, well, we know that swapping out a mattress does not get rid of bed bugs. Bed bugs are very difficult to get rid of, and I don't think that did it. So, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this. I do got another video coming up. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it today or tomorrow, but once again, like and subscribe. One of these days, I'm gonna get this intro done. I'm not sure if it's really necessary. I don't know. I'm just kind of lazy about it. I like all the little snatchy intros the other drivers have. They're pretty cool, you know. They're kind of flashy. And I guess it's something to look at. I think it's pretty cool. So, one day I'm gonna have one. I don't know when. It'll happen eventually, I guess. So, with that, let's try to stay uncomplicated. Let's try to move forward in our professional, our personal lives, and always, always, always try to move forward and never backwards. Peace out.